The instructional coach walks in and greets teacher X.
Good morning. Good afternoon. How was your day?
I'm glad it's over. It was one of those days where something seemed to go wrong in every class. It's the second month of school, and some of the students are still not settling down like they should. It's like they don't care.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure it'll be better tomorrow.
It was at that moment that the instructional coach remembered reading about rapport and how important it is to building trusting relationships with students.
Oh yeah, I remember reading about how building rapport with students helps gain their trust.
Really? Tell me more. I could sure use some improvement in the trust levels in my classroom.
Well, it's a lot about connections. Ask them how they're doing, show them that you care about them, use humor in your lessons, ask them about their plans for the future, encourage the students to personalize their area, book covers, or choose group names. These are all strategies that focus on personal attention. I think the authors of the article were Murphy, Rodriguez, Manzanares, 2012.
Well, I don't know if I can do all of that. Is there something else I can do?
The instructional coach pondered for a moment and remembered another article written by Huddy, 2015.
Oh yeah, this article I read talked about how if teachers are appropriately and emotionally vulnerable with students and create a culture of trust, students are then more receptive to lessons and end up retaining a lot more information. All you have to do is share stories about yourself that share your humanity, stories that show how you are less than perfect, a little flawed, have weaknesses, just like they do.
Well, I do have lots of flaws. Ha 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 ha. Say, you know how I teach those night classes over at Grand Canyon University?
Yeah.
Well, I'm always wondering how to give effective feedback for my adult students. I don't want to insult them, but I need to tell them what's up.
The instructional coach pondered once more, but this time with the look of determined determination.
Ah, Eureka! I know exactly what to say.
Blinded by excitement, the instructional coach then realized he had blurted out what he was thinking.
Huh? What is it?
So feedback has to be formative. That's what Wiggins 2012 says, as well as that effective descriptive feedback must be goal-referenced, tangible and transparent, actionable, user-friendly, timely, ongoing, and consistent. Those 7 topics are key to good feedback.
Oh, tell me more.
First off, feedback has to be goal-referenced, Wiggins 2012. If a student is attempting to write a persuasive essay, it would be counterproductive to give advice on how to write a poem or a song. Instead, good feedback would include guidance for choosing valid evidence and avoiding fallacies.
Yeah, I give good feedback all the time. I tell them, great job, or that's not good enough. Keep trying.
The instructional coach then had a look on his face, as if he had bitten into a lemon, but quickly recovered.
Oh, well, that's not going to be effective because when you tell them great job or that's not good enough, keep trying, you really aren't telling them how to do better or what they did right. Good descriptive feedback must be actionable, Wiggins 2012. Your feedback must include something that can be done, but must include the reasoning as to why it should be done that way. Wiggins 2012 cautions against giving straight advice without the reasoning to support it, because it can create resentment and drive the student into a defensive posture.
Whoa, I think that's happened a few times already. Thanks for the advice. I hope I get a chance to correct my feedback practice during tonight's class.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure.
Having provided the needed coaching, the instructional coach packed his stuff and rode from the teacher parking lot opposite the sunset and down Imperial Boulevard.